So we're going to replace the shift knob on the GT350 today. Shelby came out this week with a limited edition. They literally produced 30 of a blue and white shift knob to replace this. Honestly, they probably could have come up with 300 and they would have sold out. But I'm sure they sold out within minutes. Fortunately, I had a minute when I saw the email and I was able to hit the buy button before they ran out. So let's take a look. The box literally showed up within a couple of days. Very simple packaging. And you'll hear my dog in the background. Thinks the box is his now. But this is the shift knob. It's actually probably a little larger than what's there. Has the nice Shelby limited edition. And let's see what we can do about putting it on. This has Loctite on it, and it simply unscrews. I may or may not need a strap wrench, but let's take a look and see how it goes. My guess is it probably wasn't the red because it wasn't that hard. Definitely the blue. Again, comparing them, this one is substantially heavier. It's one of the things I noticed when I just took it out of the box. I generally like to have the shift knob, while it's a nice size, to be a little heavy so you get that, like, I don't know, the feel of the throw when you're shifting. This one definitely has some weight to it. This one is substantially lighter. We'll have to see how that feels. I may end up putting this one back. So you will notice there is some Loctite on here, and I want to try to clean these threads up as best I can. I also don't want to make a mess inside the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking a heavy-duty garbage bag, and we'll basically put it over the shift knob. Going to use a wire brush just to try to get some of this stuff off without making too much of a mess. And you may be able to see there's actually a substantial amount of residue coming off of here. All right. I reckon that's probably a decent job. Now, the shifter comes with a little lock nut. the lock nuts so that the bolt doesn't go through the top of your shifter. There really isn't that much room here, and this is some sort of plastic. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but definitely plastic. So the shift nut, the lock nut, will screw onto here. I didn't get it completely clean, so it's a little snug. And I'm going to test fit this to start. The spec from Shelby is that this is 15.3 millimeters from the top of the bolt, the shifter shaft, to the top of the lock nut. I'm going to use my trusty caliper, and it's supposed to be 15.3. We'll get it as close as we can because I have fat thumbs. Fortunately, I'll lock that down. I've got it at 15.3. That is right about there. Now I'm going to dry fit this just to see how it goes, and I'm kind of holding the nut in place with the tip of my thumb. Actually, I'm going to try to use my pinky. That's not going to work either. I kind of think I'm turning it as I go down, which I believe I had. So let's check this again. $15.3. Yeah. So that's going to be the final look. I am going to use some blue Loctite on that. I'm going to Loctite the nut first, the jam nut. This way it doesn't move when I put the shifter ball finally on, and then I will also Loctite the shifter knob. I will let it sit overnight. I know they say for an hour, hour and a half, but we'll let it sit overnight so it gets a firm grip, and then that should be that. We'll do a test feel tomorrow.